I want to do a quick video on WP Umbrella on how you can manage your WordPress websites, monitor security updates. If you're a freelancer or an agency, or even if it's your own websites, you might not even have clients. Sometimes keeping on top of all of the updates and even things that are happening to your website is a big deal. And the last thing you want is for your website to go down or there was a vulnerability in the background and you overlooked it because you weren't informed. Now, WP Umbrella do allow you to use their tool for free for 2 weeks, but I just want to show you the pricing. It's €199 per website or $219 US. And if you want some additional protection or backups that are done hourly, you will have to pay extra per site per month. Now, this video is not affiliated or sponsored, and WP Umbrella did not approach or email or ask me to do this. I'm only doing it because they were at WordCamp Europe Krakow 2026. Let's go and get started. Just answer the questions it gives you and then follow the steps. Now, you are going to need your API key, so go and copy that. And for this website, I've logged into it, gone and found the WP Umbrella WordPress plugin from the WordPress repository. You can get it for free. Go and install it. Paste in your API key. Once that's done, you'll be taken back over to the WP Umbrella dashboard. Now, I'm not going to go into lots of detail about WP Umbrella, but I just wanted to show you how it works. So over here, we can see I've got lots of updates. I could click update all, but before we do that, I'm going to add in another website. And it's basically telling me that I just get to use the same API key. If you've forgotten what your API key is, you go and click here, instantly copy it to your clipboard. And there you go, it's been added. And that was the same API key no matter what website I was on. I am curious as to the performance, and this is a test dummy website, so I'm not expecting brilliant scores here. But if I was to go in to bulk management and then I went over to monitoring, I can now see the performance scores coming through. So I don't know if that's a bit of a bug or a glitch going on there, but just bear that in mind. I'm going to go back over to bulk management and I'm going to go to plugins. Now, you could, if you want, go into each individual website, go and click plugins and then go through the drill of updating. And if you wanted to roll back, you could do that as well if you came across a problem. But I just want to put it through its paces. So let's go over to plugin. I'm going to select all of them. So we're not just touching one site, we're touching multiple websites. And then I'm going to click update. However, we do have an option over here for automation, so maybe you want them to automatically update at a certain point in time. You also have the option of a classic safe update. So what would happen is it does the update almost in like a sandboxy area, but then it won't push it through until you approve or say it's okay. Now, you could go for an advanced safe update. And that's where you get a visual regression testing. What does the website or the homepage look like before the update? And what does it look like afterwards? I would probably recommend you start getting used to using the advanced safe update, but I don't want to do the automation. I'm just going to go and update now. Don't worry, you still get the options of quick, classic safe, or advanced safe update. I'm just going to keep this really simple and just go for a quick update for now. And as it updates one by one, you'll see that list start to shrink down once it's completed. All of the updates are done, but we still have possible theme updates as well. So again, you go through the same process. You go and click it and then decide it's going to be quick, advanced, safe, and all of that. I'm just going to point out, though, the monitoring that I very briefly showed you. You could go over to security. It's saying I've got some vulnerabilities. It says I haven't got any site protection. Pay a bit extra. You can have it protected by Patch Stack. But if I go over to site help, I kind of knew this one. This is on 8.2 PHP. The latest version is 8.3. If you want to fix this, obviously go over to your host provider and make the fix. You can manage your backups from here as well. This is quite important, okay, because obviously you can create a manual backup. But if I go to bulk management, because remember, if you've got multiple websites, say you don't want to have to keep going into each one individually, I could update my schedule to do it a lot more frequently. But the really important bit is that let's say you have got a website and there was an update or there was something that happened and now you've lost that website. I could come back into here, go to my backup, and if there's a backup present because it's made it, I could then restore my website. Now, again, you could go to your host provider for that. But sometimes a lot of them aren't that brilliant or easy to do. So just protect yourself. We also have reporting as well. So if you now want to showcase to your clients that you are actually looking after their website, or basically were there any issues or how many updates you're doing or what's the status of the website, you could go and generate a report and schedule it. Now, I've not covered lots of other details about WP Umbrella. And like I said, this is not a sponsored or an affiliated video. I just wanted to put it out there because I know there are people that use it. So you go and make your own mind up, go and click the link. It is a non-affiliated link. It's just a link from their website. Go and have a look at it. You can use it for free for 14 days and then you will have to upgrade, but the prices are quite reasonable per site. So that's easy to pass on to your clients as part of a monthly maintenance plan. I'm Imran, Web Squadron. Take care. See you soon. Bye.